recovery. The reason why it's very important for you to be able to control his hand. Okay? Yeah. I like to have this just in case right here. Because look, oh look, right here. Look right there. Right there. Okay. Secret from that here. Look. For him to put his hand on the knee, typically the elbow bend. So I get here, okay? He walks around, I control that arm here, okay? If he begins to get up on one knee or stand or whatnot and drive in, okay? This is not very bad for me, but obviously he has more driving leverage here. But what happens here is he can shuffle more effectively to his left and get around right here, yes, okay? Now, that doesn't mean I can't recover the guard. But what it also means is that maybe it's more effective for me to look for an underhook instead of recovering guard, okay? Because maybe he'll keep stepping his right foot towards my hip. Yes, right here, I kind of don't have it. From here, I'm going to scoop my hip out, and I'm going to move his right hand out that way. As I look this way and get the underhook, keeping this whole hand. And then I fold them like a feeder. Okay? This happens when they're on their knees, and they're passing on their knees, and then he gets up. Okay? And you anticipate them getting up because they're not going to really stay on their knees, to be honest with you. Okay? You guide that hand, plan it, keep it, as you go to your knees and shoot that underhook, and just literally just wrestle into the ground, pulling that wrist, okay? So here, he just even hops up right now. Yeah, yes, right there. You see that? It's hard, even if I move my hip away, he walks his right foot in, okay? But he still needs to grab my head. As I begin to get it this way. And here I pull, and I go, dropping at the shoulder, okay? Whether I go that way or this way, I'm still controlling the wrist. I can go this way here and pass. Whatever it is, I fold them like a feast, okay? That's setting up the underhook. One more scenario happens. Sometimes when they're on two knees, one knee, as you're moving out this way here, they kind of start moving back. As you start sitting up here, then they start moving in again. Maybe you lose it. So from here, okay, look, I want to be able to grab his collar right here. As he keeps going that way, look, my objective is to use that straight arm and all the pressure on the elbow. As he walks to the right, see how you beat my legs right there, okay? I need to get my feet at least one here, or at least this here. As he's passing to my left, or to my right, to his left, go ahead. Go on one knee. Okay, this becomes very effective as you're on your elbow. You won't come up on your hand. You got to be on your elbow. The elbow is easier to move than your hand. See how I stiff arm here? And then you can even go here, here, here if you want. But the point is that that grip becomes very effective. It's also a frame. If they're passing and you find yourself turned away, how that happens, let's say you're here, you look for a secret, you missed it. He folded the knees. Go back, a step. I went here. He takes my knee, folds it the other way. Okay, whether you grab it, whether you C-frame his collar, ideally, okay? Sometimes you can't, and you have control of the gi. Go back. You trick me. As we're here, I want to C-frame PS. And recompose. From here, you're probably going to drive or something. What would you do from here? Maybe. But all of that, off of this push-pull, rotate. The push, the pull, the hook. And the hooks are very important. These hooks will save your life. They're standard. Put both these down. Yes, sir. Like butterfly hooks. There's one hook for the hook flip. There's also what's called baby hooks, okay? As I go this way, he just grabbed my knee and lifted it up. I went here. This is a baby hook right there. See that hook? Bring your left leg back. That's a baby hook right there. That's like a nothing hook. But he's got to remove that hook to walk around. As I begin to recompose the guard here. I want to pull back in the closed guard, do a little bit of resting, I'm here. If I want to stay open, I'm there. If I want to do that whole travel, get it from there, foot on the hip, I got it all set up over there because my objective is to get to the top, force him to the bottom. So maybe this has been your strategy the whole time. Maybe like, I'm just going to let him. I'm going to let him C-frame, he grab the knees. Oh, let's go hip. Here, you go. Here, here, here. Whatever it may be, you have to have a vision of what you're going to do, where your objective is. Okay? Having said that, we're not going to do that. You have enough to work with. And we're going to roll 1, 2, 3. This is just, I'm showing you options so you see.